Brother Man. Mans. Brother Man. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's old man grunt as you sit up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That should be the name of our grunge band.
Oh, hell yeah.
Old Man Grunt.
Old man grunt. Welcome back to another the Brother Man podcast.
Give me something to break.
You guys ready for the breakdown?
Yeah, that reminds me of a time I was out in the garage and I was out working on something. This is like 3 years ago. And I have a video of it somewhere in my phone where I'm recording and there's literally metal music playing in the background. And he gets up and it's his old man grunt and it sounds like it was part of the song. It's just like,
It's like, damn, I didn't know you knew this song. It just comes on
man.
fast, too. Like, when you're younger, you're like, I'll never do that.
Dude, I was just about to say that. When I was younger, it annoyed me when old men would like grunt getting up. Cause like, all right, dude, like, yeah, that's excessive. Like, just get up. You don't need to grunt.
And it's not even like anything hurts. It's just normal now.
Yeah, and then now I'm 31, and it's like,
You're like, oh.
when I get out of bed, it's in the morning, cause like, it been a struggle some mornings. The knees, the back.
I mention this
The
every
neck.
day that 60 has to be horrible.
Oof. Yeah,
If 30's rough, dude, 60's nowhere better.
yeah. I
Well, I'm going to try to, well, not try. I gotta start getting in shape and be in shape while I'm 60.
You're going to start when you're 60?
No, I got to start a little bit.
you
Like
gotta start now.
58.
58? That's the time to turn it all around?
Yeah.
I have been doing some like body weight exercises, push-ups, and stupid shit, and I do feel a little bit more energetic. But man, I don't think it's gonna help. Even when
You're going to have to
60.
go to the gym or something. To get a little
No,
more.
I ain't doing that.
Just do less.
No, I just ramp it up. I do like 100 push-ups every other day. I haven't been doing
So
every
50
day, but
push-ups a day.
basically. Yeah.
So like 100 push-ups a month, I do like.
I've been incrementally.
Right.
Well, that's not all I do.
Some
I
days
also.
it's 60s, some days it's
Nah,
40.
that's not all I do though. That's not all I do though.
Nah, yeah.
Do 13 crunches.
Do we get any phone calls?
No, we have
I
not
was
got
told,
any phone
I was
calls.
told we were getting a phone call.
Yeah, well, some
They're-
people are liars. And sometimes you have to be able to choose between liars and truthers. And who you're talking to wasn't a truther, so that makes him a liar.
Okay. Well,
Liar!
welcome to the Brother Man podcast for another exciting episode.
It is an exciting episode. I got an exciting story to tell you guys.
All right.
What if I told you the three of us have definitely been in the same building as Amelia Earhart, and we have also probably shit in the same building as Amelia Earhart? What if I told you that? What would you say? What would your reactions be?
Why and where?
I think I got it.
You think you put the puzzle together?
Yeah, I think I put the puzzle together.
All right.
It's probably a 4-piece puzzle.
Well, it's not. It's definitely not a puzzle. But
Is it somewhere local? It has to be.
Yeah, it would have to be, right?
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Well, what if I told you?
Because
that-
we were all in D.C. together, and we might have all shit in the same place. Was it that fucking IHOP?
That's a different.
I don't
way to
think I've ever shit in an IHOP.
What do you think, Carl?
I think I know where it's at.
What do you think?
I think it's in Leesport.
You think? Okay. What are you getting at?
There's a toilet.
All right. So my note says Amelia Earhart and Tom and Thomas. For our episode.
All right, we need to get
notes.
a billboard, and I need to start.
So what are you deducing from my notes and what I just told you?
Well, Tom and Thomas used to live together
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
in an apartment
Yes.
that's pretty fucking old.
Yes.
It
Correct.
has a toilet,
It does have a toilet.
and we've frequented there a lot. And,
Yes.
And if we're going to be in a building for more than, if one of the three of us are in a building for more than 2 hours,
It's getting shitty.
We're getting shit.
Somebody's getting shitty.
more than 2 hours. That's what you said. 2 hours, and one of us is shitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably me.
Um,
Anyway, boys. So that's a good detective skills. I like where you're going, and that is correct. The story goes.
I've also passed out drunk on the bathroom in there. You think she did that?
Maybe that's why she didn't make it where she was going.
This was obviously before she got lost.
Are you sure? Is this where she ended up instead?
I mean,
is that what you're about to tell me?
She's been hiding out in Berks County this whole time, boys.
I've been in the
Breaking news: Amelia Earhart made it back to Pennsylvania, landed in Berks County, and this is where.
Do you think
she lived the
anybody
rest
would
of
have
her
even
life.
noticed?
I've been in that basement. She could be in that basement.
Yeah, that basement was creepy. Anthony's the only one that can walk in it, standing up.
I bet you, Emil.
That was my bedroom. I rented it.
So as the story goes, boys, 89 years ago, on May it would be 94 years ago now. On May 28th, 1931, Amelia Earhart visited Reading when she landed at Madeira Field to refuel her autogyroplane, which sounds a little sexual, if I'm going to be honest.
It gyrates automatically.
I flew here on my autogyroplane. It just is delightful.
Her plane was named the Labia Blaster 4000.
Might have been.
I can't sit down for the next 38 hours, but that's
Fucking
okay.
a lot of fucking ads.
Yeah.
For smooth jazz?
Yeah.
Smooth jazz. Well, during that visit, she was unable to.
Shit.
Madeira Field was unable to fulfill her request for fuel, so she was directed to Wanderfield. And during that visit at Wanderfield, operator Adam Spatz Jr. and William P. Hayne took Amelia Earhart.
T-Pain.
Yeah. No, William Payne.
Oh.
Will Payne.
We Pain.
Bill Payne. Bill Hayne. And
Bro
they
Payne.
took Amelia Earhart to lunch at Indian Queen Manor along Route 61 in Leesport. Any guesses as to what Indian Leesport Manor ever turned into?
Indian Queen Manor? How do you have an Indian Queen?
Indian Queen,
If you know what I mean.
dark and mean, shooting arrowheads.
I want to know what it turned into? Or
Yeah, do you have any guesses?
Turned into a local Wawa.
Nope.
Sheets.
Nope.
Turkey Hill.
So it goes on. The story goes on to say that the lunch would be
Horses?
memorialized 8 years later on June 22nd, 1939, when Amelia, her protege Irene I. Crum, and Crum's companion Eva Smith, landed at Wanderfield in her monoplane. At that time, she was the holder of the world's altitude record for light planes.
You're going to make me crumb.
Oh, this is just a story about how this lady was like, "Oh, I get to be in the same area as."
We
And nobody
so anyway,
cares about that part.
the Indian Queen Manor building still stands today, and it's now used for residential purposes. And barber Steve Spots, who owns the building, operates his business there at 236 North Center Avenue in Leesport.
I've been there over 1,000 times.
And you
Easy.
never knew this.
And nobody ever said nothing.
Tom didn't know it either, and he lived there.
Yeah, but I've probably been there just as much as he lived there.
Probably. Yeah, so after the Indian Queen Manor, the building was occupied by the Leesport Legion Home Association, post number 906, in 1949. In 1959, it was sold to Ray Wolf, a barber in the borough, and in 1967, Wolf sold the property to another barber named Claude Olinger, and in 2014, another barber, Steve Spots, became the owner.
So just a,
It's just
keeping- it's just a
this
bunch of
seems like a
barbers.
fucking skull and bones conspiracy. It's passed on through barbers.
This is actually one of the pages I get all my old,
That building is old as fuck.
yeah.
That's her plane.
That's what they turned into the building?
No, this is her at Wanderfield in Reading.
Couldn't even fucking tell where she was.
Just wandering around.
That guy looks pissed. Is that her husband?
Easy. I never get to fly the fucking plane.
Her boyfriend? Wasn't that her boyfriend, Eddie?
Mechanic at a Pitcairn airplane company in Philadelphia.
Oh, that guy looks fucking like he hates his
You
job.
want sports sandals?
Sports sandals. For the shore, for lounging, for tennis, for streetwear. $1.48.
I love old newspapers.
What would you do with them shoes? Did you think the shoes are good for dancing?
They look heavy. I just love how they cut little spots on the sides and we're like, they breathe now. It's a sandal.
Speakeasy robber slain during chase, New York, May 28th. An unidentified hold-up man who with a... Oh, I'm not going to be able to read it. Half is cut off.
Oh, my.
That's where they rolled it to throw it at the fucking house.
That's the same one.
That's the same one? It is. No, it's not.
It's a little
It's
different.
Different plane.
Lady Lindy drops in on Reading and then drops right on out again.
How do you drop out?
Drop them out.
The only woman a pilot to ever span the Atlantic by a plane, Amelia Earhart, landed at Wander Field in an autogyro shortly before noon to refuel for a Western flight and call on several flying friends she has in the city. Flying here from Newark, the aviatrix, who is Mrs. George Palmer Putnam, landed first at Madeira Field and was directed from there to Wander Field for gasoline and oil. After her plane had been serviced, Miss Earhart was taken to Indian Queen Manor near Leesport for lunch by William P. Hayne and Adam Spatz, Reading automobile dealers and aviation enthusiasts.
And you have to land somewhere. You have to get gas.
Newark. Did she fly
and
from
oil.
New Jersey?
She must
Which
have.
Newark? That's not a far flight.
It is for a plane like that.
I don't know. How far did they go? She tried to cross the Atlantic, so
Yeah.
At
She
least,
probably didn't have
at
enough-
least that far.
Probably didn't have
or the
enough,
Pacific. Which one did she try to cross?
Atlantic.
she didn't have enough gas or oil.
She was the only one to ever span over the Atlantic.
But she tried to go
At
the
this time.
Pacific, and then she died. Allegedly.
No, she was trying to go all the way around the world. But yes, she was.
That would
she
involve
would've-
both.
She would have been in the Pacific area.
A specific area, or
Yes, she would have been in a Pacific area when she went down.
Pacific. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
Yeah, so that was
Pacific
a
I can't even do it.
pretty friggin' neat little story.
They have a picture of when it was an eatery.
I don't think it was an eatery. I think somebody made her lunch.
No, it was a diner.
It's a weird shaped diner.
Wasn't a lot of people around back then. It's got the parking lot for it.
That's true.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting. Well,
Or Walt Mason died. He was a humorist.
Oh, and poet.
High priest of horse sense.
I want you guys to call me the high priest of horse sense.
I don't think you could smell one.
No, call me the high priest of horse sense.
I want to call you hot and cold trouble.
As long as you call me the high priest of horse sense, we'll be all right.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, call me the high priest of humor sense.
I don't think I can.
I think you smell like a horse.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's quite the compliment. So, how'd you figure this out?
It popped up on one of the Facebook groups I'm in, Burke's History Buffs.
It's a whole bunch of fucking like
Yeah, just
fucking-
really jacked people who like history. That's why I'm in it. That's why I'm in it. They accepted me with open
biceps.
jacked arms. Yeah,
With open tries.
they support my favorite amendment in the Constitution, which is
That's the one they got rid of, Matt.
no.
Okay.
It's the right one. It's the right to bear arms. We all wear sleeveless shirts when we meet up.
Oh.
Yeah, we go metal detecting, and then when we dig, we just punch through the earth right to the artifact, pick it up, and there it is in our hands.
You got soft hands compared to a shovel.
Nah.
You think your hands are harder than a shovel?
When Matt was a kid, they used to call him shovel hands all the time. Here comes fucking shovel hands.
Do you want me to punch you in the face and then hit you with a shovel, and you can compare?
Yeah. I was thinking.
All
you
right.
might-
Let's see which one you remember more.
No, I was saying your hands are softer than a shovel because you'll damage the artifacts of the shovel. You won't damage them by punching the ground with your hand.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ooh, you didn't let me finish.
Fucking
That makes more sense.
old Redbeard shovel hands.
Spade or flat?
Well, you can't call a spade a spade.
Yeah. You have to call a spade, actually.
All I got is flats.
Could be anything.
Well, this one's more flat than this one.
Some people's.
This one's more of a
some
spade.
people
Every single
prefer
one of these
flat.
is flat.
This is an ad for the Indian Queen Manor. Spring chicken dinner platter, $1, which includes spring chicken and waffle full course, $1.50.
I would have got that one.
Berks County duckling with waffles.
I don't like that it says duckling.
Give it a shot.
Duckling?
Service a la carte. Phone rural 80. Whatever the fuck that means. Call this number instead. 484-806-9420. That is 484-806-9420. That's the Brother Man hotline, and we'd like to hear from you.
Yeah.
Leave us a voice.
Or cold line.
It's been cold.
Don't
been
you
cold.
know that cold line bling? There's
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Every time I drive by.
Yeah.
I have some crazy stories about that place.
Yeah, so we definitely walked through the same door as Amelia Earhart.
Because that definitely is a
That has
100-year-old door.
definitely always been the front door to this place.
Nothing's changed in there. I'd say at least the hallway and the steps.
That's the only reason why I say it'd be hard to be a diner is
No, those steps
that
are
staircase.
definitely added
original.
at some point.
You think so?
Yeah.
They're old as
It's a
fuck.
big
dude.
spiral staircase.
Yeah, looking at the outside of this place, though, at being as old as it was, they wouldn't have had a spiral staircase like that.
Are you sure that's
That was. I don't think so.
Dude, the fucking railing on that thing's like
Like it,
I mean, maybe,
it's
fucking
old
3
as
inch.
Fuck.
maybe. I
If
guess
they
maybe
replaced it. It was 2
I
years
could- it
after the
could-
place was built.
it could. I guess it could be because maybe a manor.
It wasn't
I'm thinking
really
a restaurant, but maybe a manor back then when this was built would
like
have
a bed
been
and
more
breakfast,
like
like a bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
which
it's not
would
a
make
spiral.
sense for how
it's
that
like,
place is
it's
set up.
And
over
every room
up.
has a fucking fireplace in it.
It does.
Yeah, that's right. It did. Every fucking room.
The ceilings were high as
14
fuck.
feet, dude. Those rooms were huge too.
Well, that's because they probably weren't originally just bedrooms.
Yeah, fair.
They were eating rooms. And eating rooms, everybody knows, got to be heating rooms. Right?
Yes.
See, I know some things about stuffs.
There's a road called Indian Manor. It's gonna fuck you up.
Do eatery.
Why?
There it is.
That's not it. This is now Indian food.
Indian food is known as eatery?
Well, you eat it
Yeah, but why would it just be Indian food?
because it says Indian Queen Manor.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're
So now
right.
we're just finding Indian food.
I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. But with 1 cent a fucking month, you could support me. I'll send you a picture.
Him learning a new word.
Hang it on your fridge with the word I'm learning.
In the arms of the angels.
You can't even get that low. I guess that high.
Yeah. What is going on over there?
Dude, it's not Sunday.
It is weird. It is weird. Being,
Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday. Apparently it's Taco Thursday.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Did you ever see the video of that kid going back through it as an older person?
No, he probably hates it.
It's funny. And apparently.
Apparently. You find anything else on this?
Yeah, somewhere in this fucking newspaper, right there. Christmas. That's another.
There's no picture.
No, yeah,
It's just a meal.
just,
a meal ticket for
A
$1.
full course turkey dinner, price $1.
Yeah, but people made 10 cents at that point.
For
Bread was a nickel.
for reservations. Call 80 Rural.
That must be a phone number.
I'm looking up how to call 80.
Yeah, how do you call 80-year-olds?
To call. Oh, that doesn't help.
Oh, yeah.
It's a waitress ad.
Is it really?
Yeah. 1940s. It's neat.
You should apply. Do you think you got the guts? Do you got what it takes to be a waitress?
I could do it.
They call you the bearded lady? Because you're going to be a waitress? You get it?
Here's an article that says, enjoy dinner and bridge. The Thursday afternoon bridge club motored to Andy and Queen Manor Leesport, where they had dinner and spent the afternoon at bridge. Those in the party were Mrs. Warren Diefendorfer, Mrs. Lauren Gurnett, who, of Philadelphia, who were guests of the club, Mrs. Will F. Voigt, Mrs. Howard Faust. That's a derivation of my last name, so I am probably related to that person in some way.
I learned how to call 80 rural then.
Mrs. Adam Bossman, Mrs. Irving, V. Bowers, Mrs. Paul O. Keppelman, Mrs. Mitten, R. Luft, and Mrs. Theo M. Deck.
How do you spend 2.5 cents?
That's a good question. You buy 2 and spend 5.
Yeah, but what if you only want 1?
Tough.
So the only way.
Do they owe you or do you owe them?
You owe them.
So to call 80 rural literally meant you had to call the operator and say, I want to call 80 rural. And rural areas had their own operator where they were a single switchboard.
Oh, they're probably like, "Boop,
Yep.
boop." Dude, we need to go back to that.
With
Seems
cell phones?
Super efficient.
I'd like to send a text
You
message,
send the
please.
text to the wrong fucking person.
You just texted Donald Trump.
You just incriminated me.
Not Donald Trump. I said Ronald Rump.
Ronald.
Hello, you've reached the greatest. No, some may say the greatest, most impressive president ever.
Ronald Rump.
Ronald R. Rump.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything about this.
Well,
Do you guys think she took a shit in there after she ate lunch?
depends what she got. Everything.
If it was that duckling,
it was
probably.
probably that greasy chicken or a duckling. Yeah, she's dropping hot logs in there, I would guess.
Do you think food was well seasoned in the 30s?
No,
We'll find out.
I doubt it. Right after World War One.
Find like a recipe, like a chicken recipe.
Yeah, it's probably fucking flour, water, and an egg.
Fried chicken. Oh, in the South, you know it was good.
Yeah.
Because it was like collard greens and fried chicken. Even unseasoned fried chicken's still good.
Yeah.
If you fry anything, it's good. Fried butter's good.
What seasonings would you have?
There was a recipe down a little bit further.
Yeah. Scallop chicken
Got
Sounds
my
good.
attention.
recipe.
Now you really got me.
Ingredients: 2 cups diced chicken, 2 cups fresh or canned corn. Canned corn, I'll be fine. Eight-
Yeah.
1/8 teaspoon celery salt, breadcrumbs, 1.5 cups chicken broth,
So damn, you had doubled the chicken?
3 tablespoons flour, 3 tablespoons butter, salt and pepper. You're going to make a broth of flour, butter, salt, and pepper. Put chicken and corn in baking dish in alternate layers, sprinkling each with celery salt or diced parboiled celery. Add sauce, sprinkle with soft breadcrumbs, and bake in a moderately hot oven. Time in oven 20 minutes. Temperature 375.
That sounds good.
Doesn't sound like I have as much flavor though.
Celery salt gives a lot of flavor. Believe it or not.
That's not enough for me.
That's a lot of food.
It's corn and chicken. It's chicken corn soup.
It's
They're
chicken.
not even
It's
noodles.
a chicken corn bake.
It's chicken corn soup.
Yeah,
with
we'll
no
go over my chicken
noodles.
corn bake. Jimmy Cook bacon. I don't care.
I'd eat it.
How about this Depression era 1930s 6-layer dinner dish recipe?
6 layers.
2 cups raw sliced potatoes,
Yeah, I'm in.
2 cups chopped celery, 2 cups raw hamburgers.
Sounds spicy.
That's true. That celery salt would be spicy too now that I think about it.
Salty and spicy.
Yeah. 1 cup sliced raw onions.
That's the part I don't like. I don't like raw
1
onions.
cup finely
They're gonna be
cut green
cooked, bro.
peppers.
Yeah, how cooked?
2 cups canned tomatoes. 2 teaspoons
Cooked.
salt.
Cooked.
1/4 teaspoon pepper. That's a lot of pepper.
A quarter teaspoon? That's not much pepper.
That's not a lot of pepper.
Not in that big of a
I
dish.
Yeah, I
I
guess
probably
It's a
put
big
that,
dish.
I put that much in a bowl.
I probably would
of
have shook
that's
more in there.
ridiculous.
This is white
Preheat
people
oven
food.
to 350. Place ingredients in order given in layers. Oh, I don't like that.
Why? You got to scoop it out and that'll all be done.
Yeah, but it's all like layered.
Yeah,
Mix
you're
it-
making
Yeah,
like
but
a whole...
potatoes are on the bottom. So
I know it's like a casserole. But
Yeah, a lot of people make
Yeah, but it's for
casseroles.
2 hours. It's definitely gonna be cooked. 2 hours, 350. All of them are gonna get jambled together in their
In an
juices.
8x12 baking dish, that's a lot in a fucking small dish.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they want it to be layers of everything. That's what she said.
You're basically making a cheeseburger with French fries.
And no buns.
Yeah, when you put it that way.
Without any
Legit.
buns.
You're literally making a hamburger with French fries.
Yeah,
And like that, I'm back in.
it's missing cheese. That's
yeah,
it.
it's a hamburger.
Yeah, I'd throw
With that, it's
throw
literally like a California
Let's-
hamburger.
You know what? Just for old
I'd
time's
throw-
sake.
I'd throw a layer
for
of
old
cheese on
time's
the
sake,
top of that,
We
and
should
that-
make a 1930s meal.
We should have a 1930s fucking evening.
I'm making
Everybody brings a
Spam.
dish.
That would be a fun evening and dress like 1930s. I was dressed like 1930s.
We get to beat our
half
wives?
drunk and
Actually, if we're
eyes.
doing a 1930s meal, none of us are cooking.
He said
That's true.
That's
That's-
true. We're doing a lot of woman beating though.
We all get to smoke cigarettes and drink beer.
At the table.
What do you mean the roast ain't done?
We can get a 1930s
I ought to smack your mama.
recipe booklet.
I
on.
don't think you need one, Matt. You got the interwebs.
It's true.
They're going to overcharge you for that because that book didn't cost that much back then.
It was probably free.
It's probably a pamphlet at the local women's club. There's got to be like really good recipes.
Oh, yeah.
1939 creamy smothered chicken. I bet that's fantastic.
I like just like this word,
The
fricassee
fricassee.
of chicken.
1800s.
Now, it also, you have to realize it's area specific. So, like down south, 1930s food's going to be really good. You go to New Jersey, 1930s, it's all going to be authentic Italian food.
I'm in.
Slamming. Around here, it'd be like authentic Polish food.
A lot of Polish and Dutch food.
And Dutch, yeah.
Be a lot of like fucking
Pierogies
chicken
and sausage.
pot pies, sausage.
Oh, dude, I mean, I probably had 1930s, and chicken pot pie is delicious.
I'm pretty sure a
yeah.
pierogi is timeless. So,
Yeah.
You can't really fuck up a pierogi.
I feel like somebody could. Have you ever just had like boiled pierogies?
Yeah, but I still eat them.
I'll eat them, but they're not nearly as good as like a boiled
like-
and fried pierogi. That's like the best pierogi.
It's like pizza and sex. Even when they're bad, they're still pretty fucking good.
Like I like a boiled pierogi that's then been fried more than I like just a fried pierogi.
True. Speaking of pizza that I haven't had in a while,
Pizza that ass.
Papa John's.
I haven't had Papa John's in a long time. Either.
Still good.
I believe it. The garlic sauce
Oh yeah,
and the pepperoncinis.
unreal. Wings. Eh.
You remember when I had the friend at Papa John's that would send me a fucking box full of pepperoncinis?
Mm-hmm.
He would just load the box with. I get a separate box, Matt, just of pepperoncinis, and all I do is add one in my order, and they would just load a box.
it's pretty sweet.
I love those pepperoncinis. They're getting skimpy though. They only sent one.
You got to let them know.
One.
I'm sure the person I knew that worked there doesn't work there anymore either. So
I remember when I was a kid, they used to send like 2 or 3. I
Yeah.
got one.
I usually ask for extra. Load the fucking box.
And I got it Uber Eats. It was free.
Really?
Well, the meal wasn't free, but the delivery was somehow.
I've never used Uber Eats.
Me either.
How are they making money? The delivery was free.
because they
Was it your
increased the
first
cost
time?
of all your food. That's how like DoorDash and stuff works.
Now you order it online.
No, but like when you do the DoorDash, and you're like, oh, I want this fucking chicken sandwich, it'll be like $12, and normally the chicken sandwich is $8. They all the prices are higher through them.
Oh, I got bam,
You got bitch.
And
Makes
so
sense.
they still make money, and then they take the delivery charge on top of it.
Makes sense, because I'm like, how the hell is he driving all the way over here for free?
Nothing's free.
It said free.
Our freedom wasn't free. Nothing's free.
Boys, I just saw a note in my phone that kind of calls back to an earlier conversation we were having.
Oh, hell yeah.
It goes a little something like this. Would you fly back, or would you go back to 9/10 of 2001, the day before 9/11, and give Osama bin Laden the most insane sloppy top he's ever received if it meant he wouldn't commit 9/11?
No, because they're used to getting sloppy top by boys.
Yeah, but it would be the best, the most incredible
But
time.
I've never done it.
And it's
Yeah, I was in
guaranteed.
first grade.
Hey, well, no, listen to me. It's guaranteed that you're going back in time. Meaning you right now flying. Back
I still
in time.
never done it.
Don't lie. I mean, you were asleep, but you did.
And you were
You've done
phenomenal.
Let me tell you, you're fucking good, brother. No, yeah.
You may not know this, but you have a secret talent. And I think it's time I let you know.
You may have a gag reflex when you're awake, but you don't when you sleep.
A very hidden talent, I guess.
Yeah, I hit it.
He hit your talent with his dick in your mouth.
No, it's guaranteed that he's not going to do it. If you fly back and you just give him,
Is there another option, or is this the only
you
option?
suck him off so great that he literally gets a prolapsed asshole. That's how good your blowjob is, and he's like, "This is greatest blowjob ever."
A Durka Durka Jihad.
I don't know. Do I got time to think about
You
it?
tell me you're not a patriot.
I'd do it. God, my fellow Americans, he's gonna blow his dick.
But so
That's what
it'll
George-
stop
that's what George
9/11.
Bush would have did.
It'll stop 9/11.
My
But
fellow
will it
Americans.
stop the 11-year war that followed?
I don't care about that. Well, oh, you mean yes, it would have stopped everything, because he would have been.
Would it?
He would, yeah. That's what I'm guaranteeing.
But would it?
In my scenario, yes. Because he's gonna die from
George
the blowjob.
George W. seemed like he really liked
His
it.
butthole's gonna blow out the back so hard when he comes right down your throat, but he's gonna die from it.
I think in this stance, I have to be a communist
This
and not be a patriot.
This mouth was built for freedom.
Yuck.
Carl's like, and the rockets red glare.
What made you think of this?
I honestly can't tell you.
He's trying to figure out how to stop wars.
It's a little bit further back in my notes. It's well, let's put it this way. It's in between the time when I said that I stood outside an abortion clinic and asked if anybody wanted refills, and between our conversation about drilling through the earth and if you would get stuck at the center.
Oh, that wasn't that far.
So it's not that long ago, but it's far enough ago that I don't know where or
probably
how or what I came up with.
I've
weeks
been
ago?
I've been rethinking my Olympic proposition.
Nobody else answered.
Oh, I said no,
I said I would definitely.
and
do
I said
it.
no.
You said no.
I
Yeah.
can't ask it if I'm not going to answer it. I'd do it.
I feel
Him
like
and his buddies.
my issue
You know
is
the blood that's on your hands.
my issue is I would be
Anthony's responsible for 9/11.
yeah, but my issue would be that I feel like
monster.
it would come out and I would be viewed as like an American hero,
You would be.
and I'd have to go on talk shows.
Nah, you don't have to.
I feel like I'd have to.
And you'd be like, man, that word's a mouthful.
Yeah, like it just become a thing. I'd rather not. I don't want to be too important.
You don't want to be known as Tony the Mouth?
I don't want to be too important. I feel like every time there'd be a conflict, they're like, we got to send in the mouth.
Putin's going into Ukraine. Anthony, we need you. Tony the Mouth.
There's only one man for the job. Get the mouth.
What is it, boss?
Who are we sucking here?
But
He says one of those like balls that get like the fucking
the stress balls or
the one that's for your jaw.
the strength in your
Oh,
jaw.
Yeah.
What do you need? But I've been rethinking my Olympic thought where I said that you shouldn't be allowed to train for it. You should just be randomly selected for a sport.
Great.
And I no longer think that the entire world should do that. I think only the U.S.
Why?
Because I think it'd be way more interesting if a random person happened to win against trained athletes.
It's not improbable.
I still want it to be like jury duty where you get a letter and it's like, hey, in 2 weeks you need to fucking pole vault. Like,
I do like that idea.
I think it's so fun.
It's probable that some regular people could beat some star athletes in
Pros
Well, that's what I
versus
mean. Like,
Joes.
what are the chances? Like, some person is just a super athlete, like just naturally athletic, stays in shape, whatever.
Yeah, but the
gets picked,
chances-
and you got to throw javelin, and they happen to be really fucking good at
The
it.
chances of them.
Oh, it's slim, and I think that's what would make the gold medals worth more.
Slim, but not impossible. Definitely.
Like, imagine you're just a
Probable.
regular guy who works in a factory, and
Plausible.
on fucking
That's
like
what it
next
is.
Wednesday, you're a fucking gold medalist who beat people who have trained for this their whole life.
Imagine being like, hey, I got to call off. I got the Olympics next week.
Yeah, and they're like, well, we only give you 2 weeks, and you're like, fuck, all right. We only give you 2 weeks for the Olympics. Everybody knows that. That's company policy. Imagine you're opening the mail and you just see the Olympic symbol, like how like the IRS
just
sends
get-
you letters, and you're like, fuck.
You just get boxing.
Oh, that would suck.
Oh.
I didn't hear
There,
no bell.
yeah, but there could be a Kimbo Slice out there that gets drafted.
Yeah, but I think that one's a little different. Or you get wrestling.
At least you'll lose quick. You're not going to get knocked out. You'll just get your
Yeah.
ass kicked real quick.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm all right with that.
It would be hilarious.
I could hold my own for a half a second.
Man, I don't think so.
That's how long it'll take. to
You
close the
get
gap.
you get fucking Iran in the first round, dude. It's over.
Matt, you just get downhill skiing.
As soon as the wizard,
That's what I mean. It'd be
racing-
summer and
the
winter.
racing
It'd be
one
so
or the
fun.
jump one.
It'd be so fun, dude.
Yeah, for somebody that doesn't, for us that don't get, hopefully don't get.
Do they want
elected.
viewership to increase for the Olympics? Take athletes out of the Olympics. I stand on that.
Oh, like what? What was that country that did the diving? That was horrendous.
oh, imagine having to go do the high dive.
I'd do it.
Oh, fuck that.
That would do
suck.
that.
No, I would hate that.
Why?
I would blow my shoulder
You
out.
could definitely do the diving part. It's the swimming. I
No,
think.
Matt, all you gotta do is
I can't-
pencil.
I can't go into water with that hole in my nose.
Just pencil.
Doesn't matter.
Pencil.
You're not losing your hands.
Yeah, but you can't make a splash.
It's easy.
Pencil.
Matt,
You just got a
Right at
pencil.
the pencil.
Yeah, just right off the fucking
My
end.
giant dick's gonna make a splash.
No, it's gonna be a little pink.
it's the only thing that makes a splash.
Wink. It just does a.
It's like a raindrop hitting a puddle.
If you got elected for like random sports,
It'd be fun.
what would be the worst sport?
For me,
Yeah.
Volleyball for Anthony.
volleyball or tennis? Because I got a really bad shoulder and I ain't fucking swinging that racket right-handed.
Basketball.
It's all underhand. I can't.
I'd be terrible at basketball.
Or basketball. I'm fucking. Dude, I'm 5'4" on a good day. You want to see me as point guard?
There's bad days you. Wait.
Oh, some days I slouch.
I love it.
Could you see me? Like, they're like, hey, you're starting point guard. I'm like, oh? Am I?
That would be right.
We ain't getting the ball.
Considering I'm small in basketball.
That's what I mean. I'd be like, who else is on this team?
Or gymnastics.
And it's just 300-pound Greg who fucking hasn't moved in 3 weeks.
Guys, one of my toxic traits might be that I think I could compete in most sports.
I think
Gymnastics?
You see me do splits.
It's only a little fucking
I think the tumble horse,
You
Matt.
see me dance.
The tumble horse.
You see my
You would, yeah,
All right.
speed skating.
yeah, speed
I
skating.
can skate. Not fast.
Well, good thing that's not a part of it.
All right, name some more. Throw some more at me.
Hockey.
All right.
He's naming every ice sport: snowboarding or skiing.
All right, winter I can't do.
Yeah, just win.
Wait, what winter? I can fucking curl.
He's out there doing the wrong thing.
These
things ain't even that
45s, baby.
These things ain't even that fucking heavy.
Those things gotta be heavy. They're fucking granite.
No, I'm talking about the broom.
Matt, you spit on the broom first.
Man, you're like, this fucking broom? I can do at least 100 of these.
I just picture Matt when he goes
What's the
to broom.
world record? What's the world record?
I just picture Matt spit on the end of the broom before he starts sweeping.
Matt, the worst one for you, 100% would be water polo.
Yeah.
Because you got to tread water the whole time.
Yeah, that would be definitely the worst. Any swimming one, I wouldn't compete. I couldn't compete in swimming.
I think like
Basketball, I feel like I could get a shot up.
You can at least get the ball.
I can get
yeah.
a shot up. I can get a shot up. I can get some passes off.
Matt
I can
is
get a
also gonna
rebound or
have-
two. I can do a few things in basketball.
I think Matt would have the most fouls ever in Olympic basketball.
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
could just
I'm
be
a-
in
I'm a
people's
very-
faces.
I'm a very physical basketball player. I could volleyball. I could definitely do the volleyball.
Table tennis?
If I gotta
He'd
go
show up
against-
to the table.
If I gotta go against Chinese people, I'm out.
Well, that's part of the criteria. Well,
Archery, how do you think you'd do?
I can shoot a bow. I can do well in archery.
Yeah, but they're all recurve bows. They're not compounds.
That's all right.
I'm trying to think. What are all the look up all the Olympic sports?
There's a lot.
Give us a. Give
You
us
want
some
you want
help.
summer because Matt already gave up on Winter Olympics.
Most alone. Yeah.
What about bobsledding?
Is that a summer one, isn't it, or is that
No.
winter? I don't even know.
That's a winner. You got to trust your.
But this is
team.
what I mean. This would be like there is people that are fucking like 100% think they could do every sport.
Call in at 484-806-9420 if you think I can't do any of these sports.
You can't do the biathlon.
Alpine
short
All right,
track.
here we go. Alpine skiing out. Biathlon. I'm gay, so as we all know, I'm a faggot, so I'm in. Bobsled.
You could do that.
I'm in. Cross country skiing out.
You can do that. You can do that.
No, I'm out.
That's
on
just
that.
walking.
I'm out on that.
He just shuffles his feet the whole time.
Basically, kind of what it is.
Curling.
In a
I'm
better like.
curling. I'm in.
Yeah, I think you'd be all right in curling.
That's,
Figure skating?
That's 3 that I'm in.
The
Figure
next-
skating. I've never ice skated. That's out.
What's skeleton?
Freestyle skiing. I'm out. Ice hockey. I'm out. I can't afford to lose any more teeth.
Luge?
Luge. I'm in, baby.
Yeah, you can luge.
Nordic combined. It looks like some type of skiing, so I am out. Short track speed skating, I'm out again. Skeleton, that's laying down on a little fucking skateboard basically and flying down the fucking thing.
I'm out.
I'm in, baby. Ski jumping.
You can do the jump part. All he's got to do is keep the skis.
on that.
This says nothing about ski landing.
All I see is Matt coming down the thing, focusing so hard on keeping his skis straight, and it's just up.
Misses the ramp. It's just like right into the crowd.
I just see this. I see him going and up.
Just fucking
and just
legs flailing. I'm in. We're at 5. Ski mountaineering. I'm out. Snowboarding. I might fuck around with snowboarding if it gets me an Olympic gold.
Snowboarding's harder than like learning than
Speed skating. I'm out.
Now, Summer Olympics, there's a lot more sports and a lot more you feel you could do.
Yeah. Archery. I could do.
I don't know what athletics is. I think that's all track.
That's
You
track and
studied
field.
that for a little bit, didn't you?
I studied to be a athletic manager.
You're close. That close has the name in it.
You managed. You could manage athletics.
I'm pretty fast. I can run. I can hurdle. I'm faster than the average bear.
Megan, a few months ago, tried to tell me she was fast, and I smoked her. It wasn't even close.
No, I'm fast.
Oh, I can do rugby. I forgot they had rugby.
I got these long legs. Badminton.
Gymnastics, you'll struggle for sure.
I'll fucking do some damage in badminton. So far, we're 4 for 4, boys. Basketball, I could get a rebound. We're 5 for 5. Boxing, bullies used to say in high school that I have a really hard face, so I'm in.
I think boxing, out of all of these, the least likely anybody does well would be against a like real amateur boxer.
Yeah, boxing. I don't think I would win.
You'd get a punch in.
The first 5, I think I could actually get a win, or be part of a win. Canoe sprint, yeah, I think I could. I mean, that's just rowing. Fencing,
That's tough.
no, I'll fuck.
He doesn't have to be good.
You just got to have long
He
limbs.
just wants to know if he can do it. He can do
No,
it.
no, I'm saying I can get at least a win. I'm saying I could beat
At the
somebody
Olympics.
At the Olympics.
Are you serious?
Well, because if everybody else is doing the same thing, yeah, I'm going to be against normal people.
Against normal people, do you think you could win?
Even
Oh,
against
yeah.
Uganda, or fucking like some tiny little country.
They're
Not
probably
Uganda.
used to using
Uganda's
swords.
big.
They're probably used to
Yeah,
using
yeah.
swords.
But like fucking
Like Honduras or something.
Yeah. The little countries, I guarantee I'm more talented.
The ones when they did the Olympic parade and there was like 4 people on the boat.
Yeah, I guarantee some of these. Some of these places,
average Joes.
Yes.
No, but I'm
Sign
talking,
me up
no,
for
Matt,
all
Matt
of
even
them.
thinks against certain
I'm thinking
Olympians.
certain Olympians in certain small countries that are like, this is all the fuck we got.
All right. Go ahead. Keep rolling.
Handball? That'd be tough.
Nah, I got big hands and big balls. Count me in.
Soccer's even harder.
You got a trick knee.
Yeah, but I can.
You think you can run for an hour?
I used to play. I was pretty good when I played soccer.
That was 20 years ago. We all played soccer when we were like 10.
Fair. Yeah, but maybe I could play defense on soccer.
Average people, I think you'd be okay.
I don't know about
Olympians,
Yeah, just because soccer is a very worldwide sport.
Hey,
and
there's a
everybody's really
lot
good
of
at it.
players out there.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Rugby, I'm out just because I don't want to get hurt.
You gotta
Same
get
thing as
ro-
boxing. I could do well in rugby
I could be on the field.
because I'm quick and I'm agile. I think I could.
I don't think I'm as agile as I used to be.
that's the problem. I need a few
I don't think
months.
these knees could take a
I need a
quick-
few months to really get in shape.
Yeah, same.
a lot
but
of quick jolting.
if I'm in running, if I'm in ready shape, I think I could do decent in rugby. Taekwondo, boys, I wear black belts every day.
I would love to see Matt just get kicked square in the chest.
He's like, wait, we can kick. He thought I thought we were just wearing these cool fucking outfits.
Matt's over there stretching and like, oh.
I fucking start out in the crane kick pose. Just get fucking lit up.
With headgear.
It's like I fucking go to do the kick, and as soon as I'm in air, he just lands a fucking
Like, I
chop
feel-
to my throat.
In the
I'm just on the ground.
if you were drafted to the Olympics, Matt, I do feel in boxing and taekwondo you'd land something. Something would connect. Would you get knocked out in the process?
Yes.
Probably, but something's gonna land.
Something that never fails, Matt. If you do ever get picked,
The double fist kick.
double fist kick. Hard to defend.
Boys,
It's impossible to
my
block.
eyes were squinted a little bit, and I thought this had moderate penetration. And I was about to be like, I fucking do that all the time. I'm in.
Moderate.
The mountain biking.
Cycle mountain biking.
That's endurance.
I mean, I can ride a bike.
yeah, you will place.
I can ride-
somewhere.
I'm pretty
That's
good on a
true.
I'm pretty good on a motorcycle.
Matt, there
I
is
can handle a two-wheeled vehicle.
Matt, there's like 30 in each of those in a cycling mountain bike race.
Just kick them all off.
All you got to do is place. And you're an Olympian.
Listen, if you ain't first, you're
You could
last.
probably beat one person.
If you ain't first, you're last. And if anything I learned from Dale is you get them loose, you put them into the wall. I'll win that race.
If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
Judo,
You're going to get tossed
I'm-
real hard.
I'm an atheist, so I can't compete. I may have the nose for it, but that's about it.
That's probably the toughest one on
The
here.
pentathlon, I'm out.
Yeah, that's...
I don't even know what
That's
that
just running. That's not running for like soccer.
No, that's... Isn't the pentathlon running, biking, swimming?
it's like 10 events.
is. Oh, wow, I'm out.
You have to like shoot a bow while running. Yeah,
Swimming,
equestrian.
obstacle course racing, fencing, freestyle, laser pistol shooting, cross country running, equestrian show jumping was replaced by obstacle course jumping in 2025.
So you don't have to ride a horse anymore. Yeah. Well, that's good. All those years wasted.
It's like, fuck.
Rowing, just a cog and a wheel on that.
That's going to be tough.
Volleyball, yes.
You think you could score a point?
Yes, without a doubt. was D3, baby. I think it was D2 actually, but I don't remember.
I
It
just
doesn't
learned
really
recently a college can just be
say-
D1.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It's not really anything.
So I've been joking that my work sucks as D3. We should just go D1. Why not just suck in D1?
Golf?
You ain't fucking placing in golf.
No, because they're
Unless
guys
they're
are
average
usually
Joes,
good.
you might.
What about the
might-
golfer from Honduras? Ain't big golf courses over there.
It's true.
Golf is insane, though.
You just got to not get last. That's the way I look at it. A win is not being the worst.
I don't even know what sport climbing is, so I'm out. Tennis?
Nope.
I could return to serve.
Well, I don't know, dude. From a pro?
Yeah, I'm not talking Roger Federer or Serena Williams. I'm talking fucking Ling Choi from from the Philippines.
Watch
Fucking
him be
5'4".
Watch him be awesome at tennis.
No,
though.
fucking 5'4" Ling Choi ain't gonna get a lot of
Ling
torque
Choi.
on that racket.
About breaking. I'm really good at breaking shit.
I don't know what that is.
Breaking? That's breakdancing. Boys.
Oh, you could play.
Some I'm gonna fucking
You
win
found
at.
your sport.
If there's some I'm gold medal in right away, even against fucking professionals, that's breaking. Me and fucking Limp Biscuits break stuff, gold medal guaranteed. Equestrian, I've ridden a horse before. A few whores too. Sailing, I don't like being on boats. I'm out.
That's like the easiest thing in the world, Matt.
Yeah, but I don't like
people
being
just buy
on boats.
sailboats.
Yeah.
I don't like being on boats or in
That's
the
the one
water.
they hang on, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any of those I could actually compete in.
Nah, you gotta have confidence in yourself.
I know where I'm at in life.
Where was wrestling? Wrestling wasn't in either of those.
No, it wasn't.
And it's a summer, unless,
The summer sport.
yeah.
I'm definitely not competing in wrestling.
No, that's just, unless you get Kurt Angle in your corner, it ain't going to go too good.
No, even with Kurt Angle in my corner, he'll break my freaking neck.
Be like, just help me win.
I do realize that is a toxic trait of mine that I feel like I'm
I feel like if we held the
probably
Olympics,
more athletic than I
if we
am.
held like Berks County Olympics, and you could not have competed in the sport before, I think there's some of these I would do all right in.
Oh, yeah, if we're going against everybody in Berks who also haven't competed
As
in
long as it's
sports,
somebody that like never like didn't go to like D1 fucking basketball.
or even D3.
Well, D3, you just sign up.
Yeah, but at the same time, I've never played basketball competitively.
No, but
You
like
used to
if
play against me.
but if
It wasn't very competitive.
but if you got in shape, Carl, and you played rugby against like kids that played rugby at fucking whatever junior college,
Oh, yeah, I'd be all right.
that's what I'm saying. This would be a fun game. We should get sponsors and start a fucking thing.
It would be fun. It'd be cool to like
I don't know if my
anticipate.
knees can
We could
handle it anymore.
We don't even have to compete.
True.
We can just commentate.
That's true.
We can all spread out to fucking different events.
Joe's versus Joe's,
That's what I'm saying.
which is just
Instead of Joe's versus pros, fuck the pro
It'd
part.
be the Joe Olympics.
so it'd just basically be like your normal like softball league.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Anthony wants to just go watch old man softball leagues.
but other
He wants to go
sports.
watch-
I got an amazing
He wants
idea.
to go watch old man rec leagues.
But like we do
You can
like
just do that, dude.
but we just do like the equestrian one,
For
except we
free.
don't get horses. We get like goats because we ain't getting enough horses.
Is that my goat?
I just think it'd be fun.
We got one down.
There's a couple of these I feel like I could win against the majority of our friends.
Judo?
Yeah, I feel like I'm. coming
No,
in
there's
first.
definitely in judo. There's definitely like two that are gonna beat the fuck out of me.
Well, I don't have basketball. I'm terrible. I can.
I used to
Basketball,
throw kicks all the time as an 8-year-old kid. Taekwondo, I might be able to take.
Basketball. Conlon wins.
I can play
Yeah.
defense.
Archery, Mikey wins. Athletics, I might be the fastest, honestly.
It depends. If we're doing relay races, we can make a really fast team.
Gymnastics, again, I think I win that. In our friend group,
It depends on what part.
any of them.
You think you could beat Mikey in the rings?
Yeah.
You don't think that man can flip himself around and do all kinds of shit in the rings?
But will he be willing to risk it all like I will?
I don't know. That man's pretty strong.
He may do some spins and twists, but I'm doing a triple backflip off my dismount. You're gonna.
It ain't gonna be a triple flip, but I think you're gonna think it's gonna be a triple
You're not
flip.
gonna give the win to the man that just became a quadriplegic.
Just to prove he could try. Fencing would be the most fun.
Oh, it would be.
Badminton, I'm whooping Juice Box's ass every day of the fucking week.
Oh, dude, Batman's not even on here.
Basketball, yeah, that's right.
It is. Badminton is
it
an
really?
Olympic sport. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Basketball, Conlon wins. Boxing, I'm not winning boxing.
I feel like I could take a couple hits. I could play defense really well with my face.
Boxing would come down to you and Mikey, I think. This is Mikey can punch really hard. I'm assuming because he's fucking
He's just gonna
jacked.
swing for it.
What about
Me, Conlon, and Kyle are basically the same.
I think field hockey's an even playing field.
Yeah, I'm
You only hit with one side of the stick.
not gonna do good at that.
No, I feel like I could do pretty good at field hockey.
I'm not built for it.
Yeah, because you don't got tits.
Well, that and
The only part that's gonna suck about field hockey is bending the fuck over the whole goddamn game.
I think he's gonna be getting the skirt on. I'm trying to find a sport on here. Rugby. I'll
Yeah.
be good at
Yeah,
rugby.
you do rugby. You
I
win
wouldn't.
rugby in our
I don't
group.
weigh enough.
Nah, there's tons of.
Kyle's winning golf. Equestrian, Mikey.
I think it'd be between me and Mikey. We've both rode horses.
Yeah,
the
but
most.
Mikey grew up with horses. He had
Yeah.
horses in his backyard.
I only had horses adjacent.
Yeah, he had. I remember going over to his house as a little kid.
Sailing. I can sit on a boat for a while.
I'm gonna say Kyle.
I was on a
Kyle
sailboat
or
once.
Anthony because I think they've probably been.
I was on a
boating
sailboat
most.
once, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I would need
I thought there was
practice.
more sports.
There is.
There is. This definitely isn't the whole list.
This is just a short list. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Artistic swimming, I can win that. 100%.
Flag football.
Baseball.
I ain't winning
Shooting.
that.
I'd be all right at shooting. Squash.
Skateboarding.
The
Yeah,
hell's
there's a
squish?
lot more on here than when we listed.
Diving, I'd probably be able to take that.
Yeah, I'm not winning diving in our group.
Who's the 3 versus 3 in basketball though?
Oh, that's not fun.
Me, Conlon, Kyle versus
Anybody else?
you, Mikey, Anthony.
Oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, we lost.
We can play defense like a mother.
Well, I'm hip checking.
Tom will be our backup, and you guys can have. Who are we missing? You guys can have Billy. We'll take.
Dude, like, is this like fucking dodgeball? Or is fucking average Joe's
Dude,
versus the fucking
dodgeball should be an Olympic sport.
Globo Court?
dodgeball should be an Olympic sport.
That'd be fun.
I think it'd be a really good Olympic
That'd be an
sport.
awesome Olympic sport.
You'd see a lot of people hurt if it was like regulated fucking rubber balls.
No, you know what we should do? We should do wheelchair basketball and see who's really good.
We still lose. 100%.
Yeah, I don't think
They just got to keep passing the ball to Conlon. It's not fair.
Yeah, I don't think I can shoot from sitting down. I can barely shoot standing
I
up.
bet you he
Conlon
can. I bet you he can.
Guaranteed he can.
You can probably fucking make it laying down.
All right, it's going to come down to breakdancing, boys.
I'm gonna win that.
My body hurts a lot.
I'm the best dancer in our friend group. Tell me I'm wrong.
Is that opinion based or?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Bring up the footage. 2000.
Who's a better dancer than me? In our friend group. Lay it on the line. Tell me.
I'm trying to think.
You can't. You won't be able to find anybody.
It's an artistic display, Matt. It's opinionated.
Yeah, but but there's skill and talent to it. You gotta have
Which
rhythm.
one of those do you have?
I'm not saying I'm a good dancer. I'm saying I'm the best one in our friend group.
You're the most committed. I'll give you that.
All right, I'll take that.
I mean, the beanie over the eye dance was pretty good.
You guys can't do the jump through the legs.
You're right.
That's a classic.
I can't copy your dance move.
I have a video
couldn't do
somewhere. I have a video somewhere of us teaching
You
Mikey.
can't do it. I can barely do it. That's the toughest dance move I've ever tried to do. The split, no problem. I'll drop down and do a split. I don't even think I can jump through my feet anything.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty
Forward, backwards, both legs, I could do it.
There's a video I have somewhere of us with Mikey at a bar drunk, and we're teaching Mikey to dance by doing wrestling
Yeah,
moves.
I remember
And
that.
it is one of the funniest videos I have.
There's a video of you guys trying to get a picture, but they're taking a video, and I'm in front of you doing the Bernie, where you're like arched way back, and you just let your hands
Yeah.
dangle, like for like 10 seconds in front of you guys.
I'm gonna do swimming. We're gonna swim.
Yeah, you
I could
you
do
are
something.
yeah.
We'll swim.
It'd be you two.
We could do swim. Any of the swims, the
Skateboarding?
dives, any of those.
Skateboarding,
I can't.
My
skateboard
ankles will
anymore.
not like that anymore.
surfing.
What's squash?
I would. Squash is
Like
where you hit it off the wall,
yeah.
right?
I'd give that a shot.
Yeah.
What's that
it's-
one that's like on that big arm that they like fucking whip? You know what I'm talking about? The paddle looks like this.
I do know what you're talking about, but I don't
think it's
know
Olympic
what you're
sport.
talking about.
No, that's a British sport. That's
It's fucking crazy though. It, like you put a lot of like torque in
Keep
it.
thinking it's curling, but I don't think it's curling.
Yeah.
Cricket
No,
with the big racket.
no, cricket's not that. Cricket's like baseball.
Yeah, but I thought they.
No, this is up against a wall and it's like a hook.
Oh, I've been seeing it on fucking Instagram.
I do know. Okay, yeah. Now
It's not
I don't know what
pickleball.
it's called.
It's not pickleball, is it? What's pickleball?
Pickleball's no. Pickleball's like it's like a short. It's not, but it is. It's like a short tennis. That whatever that is.
Yeah,
Jai Allah.
I've been seeing a lot of videos of this on Instagram.
High speed racquetball.
Yeah, they wear like fucking catcher's helmets.
See how quickly I found that, boys?
Proud of you.
I'm fucking the best Googler too.
Yeah, I think there's one person for sure that's way better. We just can't afford him.
Indoor game with Google. Indoor ball game can be deadly fun.
Look up videos of them playing. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think it's deadly because of how fast it goes.
Jai Allah, originating in the Basque region of Spain, the ball sport, pronounced highlight, began in the 17th century, and it was originally played at churches on Sundays. Hence the name highlight, meaning Merry Festival. Does it fucking mean highlight? Oh no, it's pronounced highlight. Sorry, it means Merry Festival.
I have to get angry over nothing.
Yeah, he's like,
Been a long week, boys. Originally, the game was played just by throwing a hard ball against the wall, similar to the modern game kids refer to as wall ball. I fucking love wall ball as a kid.
that was so much fun.
I think we played it wrong.
Oh, we did, 100%.
Really, if you didn't make it to the wall fast enough, you got pelted.
Yep, that's the way to play it.
But I still feel like it's wrong.
I don't think that's the right way to play it.
It's just the way kids play it.
You gotta be. Hey,
Fast.
don't lose.
You
Simple.
know what? You're not wrong.
Gotta be repercussions for losing.
We should play an Olympic kick the can.
That'd be fun. It'd be hard to like govern though.
What are the actual rules of kick the can?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't played it since I was a little girl.
You put a can out, one person protects the can, and the rest scatter and try to get in to kick the can. And if you get caught going up to the can,
Yeah,
You're out.
there's
Was I'm today years old when I realized that was an actual game.
yeah.
I thought it was just like when you would literally go out and just like kick a can up.
No,
and down
there's
the
an
street.
actual game.
No.
Like, let's go play the kick the can.
I used to
and you
play it with like a bunch of the kids by Lausch.
You got to get more people to play, Matt.
Yeah. We'll look it
I'll
up
be
after
alone.
after we finish fucking holla Allah whatever.
Highlight.
Yeah, that. Because I want you to see a video of them
the end
playing.
of the-
It's crazy.
I know I've seen it.
Let's
That's-
kick the can.
Yep. Yeah. Fucking
At
intense.
end of 1700s, players wearing leather gloves similar to baseball gloves to protect their hands. And by the late 1800s, the cesta was introduced. Cesta is a woven curved basket used to hurl the ball at very high speeds, and the alternate name of highlight was named after the cesta punta, meaning basket tip.
Guys,
That's what we should nickname Juice that. Cesta Punta.
box hockey.
Box hockey would be fun, but again, would it be like entertaining for other people to watch?
I don't think so.
I don't think a lot of those Olympic sports are entertaining to watch.
188 miles an hour.
Home time.
188 miles an hour, Matt.
That's wild.
I'll turn the sound on once.
That's how
we're in.
fast Dale died at.
This is a sport about tradition.
I don't
Its
know.
history dating back centuries.
Ooh,
Its
wall climb.
form
Ooh, off the ground.
unchanging.
That's what I mean. Like
This
it's.
is
I've
a
been seeing
sport
videos of this on
about
Instagram
emotion,
recently.
Winning and losing.
People just
Action
whipping,
and
dude.
Reaction. This is a sport about excitement.
This is
the
a sick
world's
video,
fastest
dude.
And most exciting sport. This is Highlight.
Ooh. That's a cool logo.
Hala.
Is this like a how's it made? This feels like a how's it made video.
Miami. Oh, come
Okay.
on, dude.
I
Get
had
out
enough.
of here. How do you go from a video like that to
Yeah,
your
I don't need this
face?
guy. I just need people playing it. Why isn't there an extra wall? That seems problematic.
I think
Oh,
it's
is it
a
a
big-
fence?
Big piece of plexiglass.
Yeah, it's like
A mesh net.
netting or something. Yeah.
I was gonna say that seems dangerous to watch.
It should be a plexiglass.
I would not be the guy in front. I would not be the guy in front.
Or the team in the order. The loser exits the court and goes to the bottom of the rotation. As long as the player or team is winning, they stay on the court and serve to the next player or team. There's singles and doubles.
Dude, they are
games.
whipping.
During the first round of play, 1 point.
Can you imagine
is
not
scored
having a
for each
helmet?
Winning contest. After all the players in the game have had one opportunity to play in the first round, the second round begins.
That's pretty
and the point
intense.
Value increases to 2 points for each game.
Do they have like
That ball
face
sounds
masks?
Current
hard.
place
Listen
here
to that
we're at.
bounce.
It's
The
like a
games are played to
racquetball.
7 or 9 points. So the first team to contest. After all the players in
Too
the
far
game
back.
have had one opportunity to play in the first round, the second round begins and the point value increases to 2 for each game.
Listen to that.
At
It's like a ping pong
the
ball.
current place here we're at, the games are played to 7 or 9 points. So the first team to reach 7 or 9
That wasn't a good
is
serve.
the winner.
Called it
the
too
time
short.
of the
Oh,
first
my
team
God.
Getting to that point total.
Oh, and he,
whoever's in
dude, the
second
catches are what's
ends up
crazy.
with the most points,
Like catching it in the thing.
third, and so on.
Oh, he
So
dropped
it.
bets you can
What a loser.
bet on
I wouldn't
who
drop
win,
it.
who don't, who should, or have a
I would
I don't
catch it with my
understand
face.
any of the rules, but it is fucking interesting to watch.
The whip is like
How's your hand going to that?
To a few dozen on a good night.
It's a handle.
One reason is
Yeah,
gambling.
you're holding it like
It's
a
been a blessing
like a
and
club.
curse for the sport. It's kept the game alive, but it's taken away from the appreciation of
Let's
highlights.
look up
of
the rules
sport
of
on
Kick
its
the
own
Can.
merits.
Yeah, what are the rules of kick the game? Let's get down to the real.
The important news, as
Yeah,
we always
important-
cover here.
Important sport. Kick the can. Oh, there's more to it than I remember. That's not even a can. That's a jug.
Yeah, I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, you have to like you get caught, you get put in jail, and then people can break you out of jail.
Called that freeze tag and just like
Yeah, but there was an
Jail.
object of kicking the can.
That's how Manhunt was too. You all end up in a
Yep.
jail, and then somebody could sneak around and get everybody out of
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah,
Manhunt was fun.
Manhunt was a lot of fun. Or Ghost in the
My
Graveyard.
favorite game is Smear the Queer. Hate those faggots.
I don't think you're allowed to call it that anymore. What's the other word?
No, I
What's
am.
the other
No,
game
I
name
am.
for
You
it?
guys aren't.
Wasn't it Kill? I used to play Kill.
It's the same thing, but there was another name for it besides that. That wasn't so
Perfect.
aggressive.
You really don't want to catch the ball.
Don't touch the.
I
base
didn't know the real way you could score.
I didn't know you could score either.
So I
I thought the whole objective was like keep away.
I was talking about it. I was talking to somebody about it, and they used to play like they would score. So like the person that caught the ball, they would throw it up, and then they had to like dodge everybody and score. Like,
Makes sense.
which makes more sense than just dodging everybody until you got fucking tackled.
Yeah, we would always play where you basically just went back and forth to like each end zone or whatever, but we didn't keep score.
I didn't.
The
I never
score
knew there
was
a
whoever
sure.
kept away the longest.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much.
Well, I think it's
Or the kid you couldn't tackle.
Yeah.
and then they throw it back up.
Yeah. The kid you couldn't tackle was always like that's the one. That's the winner.
Good way to get good at tackling and getting
And
tackled.
That was always
Evading
Fantino. That
tackling.
kid was so fast. You just couldn't get him.
Miami.
Okay.
I'll leave you guys with that.
Sounds good. I like it.
What do you want me to do with it?
I want you to keep it for the rest of your life.
We can keep it. I don't know about you boys, but I ain't got much more else to say.
I don't either. I just wish the in the
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
dude. I
struggling
agree.
today, buddy.
explanation for kick the can, they would show a can instead of A jug.
A milk jug. Well, cans are hard to come by these days. Plastics have taken over the world.
True.
Got a can right in front of me.
Yeah,
A little Crocs.
your LaCroix.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to donate this to any kid that wants to play kick the can.
That's nice of you, buddy.
There's no cans on the ground anymore because we don't litter.
This isn't litter. This would be recycling.
Imagine when they had to
No,
play
you
with
throw it
glass
on the
bottles.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Shatter it.
Oh, boys, maybe I could show you some
Terrible
some
videos.
terrible videos. Yeah, let's see what we got.
I don't want any terrible videos.
No,
man.
no, they won't be that bad.
I don't want any.
You say that every time,
Yeah.
and then it's like things we'll never forget.
I still can't sleep at night. You're gonna ruin our night.
Oh, we got to talk about this next week. There was 10 inmates that.
Oh, somebody's putting bets on them.
Oh, really?
They're
Yeah,
making
you can
bets.
bet on
You
'em.
can bet on who's gonna be found last.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a pretty. So 5 inmates escaped from the. This thread has like.
Well, 10 of them escapes.
So it shows the scene on Friday. They escaped from the New Orleans parish
Did you read
jail
what
through
that
a whole
says?
bunch of things. Yeah, it says. It said, "Too easy." LOL.
It's the wrong
Yeah, but there's
two.
other things written there that's like suck my dick and like
Yeah.
a whole bunch. It's so funny.
It's the wrong two.
Yeah. But somebody like crossed something off. I think it's in the top there where it says
Yeah, right there it says "suck my dick."
yeah, and then underneath that
Fuck. So yeah, somebody
somebody
scribbled.
crossed a part out and rewrote it, and it's funny.
Here's the video of him running away.
That guy's not even good at running.
The smart ones are the ones wearing white. It's less obvious than the orange
Dude,
jumpsuit.
this idiot, the first one to be caught, was literally on Instagram Live with his fucking idiot friends going, "I'm fresh out."
Out of jail. Stop playing.
A few moments later.
Arrested.
Arrested.
They probably went right to
This
their
guy got
house.
it. Somebody tipped them off.
Somebody gave him clothes though, or he went to his house and
Yeah.
got clothes.
This guy was apprehended, I guess, trying to run away or whatnot. My favorite thing is that this guy is the same guy that got this guy. He's putting in fucking work.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying
And
to
then
get
we
that
got
raise.
this dude who was caught sleeping on a bench in the middle of the fucking.
But you all right? Straight.
I would tickle his belly button.
How stupid are you to fucking break out of jail and then sleep on a park
You're
bench?
supposed to hide in the most obvious place.
That's true.
Good point.
I would have went right back in.
This guy
They never would
was
have found me.
this guy was found inside of an apartment building, and then they were helped by some inmate who after the inmates asked them to turn off the water in their cell, he did it without questioning or anything like that. But yeah,
It's right there. Go up there. Prisoner parlays.
Poly Market. You can now bet on which inmates from the New Orleans jail will be captured by Friday.
That's crazy.
People will bet on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to bet.
Man, bunch of dummies.
Hey, if you're in there for life, why not give it a shot?
Yeah, I don't disagree there. I guess.
Just don't go to jail for life. That's
yeah,
like step
that's,
one.
that's the best step. Yeah.
Mud cookie. That's what
Yeah,
they called me
that's-
in high school.
That's a thing that Haitians actually do. That deserves a longer topic to get into. So does that one.
What are we getting here? What are we
Oh, this is Dustin Poirier's cousin, who knocks the dude out at a pizza shop after the dude like attacks him.
Salsa?
Yeah, he's in the blue shirt.
He slipped those punches.
Yeah, watch this. Whoop, whoop, bop.
Oh, that was a nice uppercut.
Dude, the slip too, where the duck under of his punch, like he comes over right, whoop, whoop, boom.
Yeah, I love seeing the videos. Like, there's one of Matt Serra where he's at a restaurant and a guy like starts pushing him and gets like all aggressive. And well,
like,
no,
boom, boom.
Matt Serra just tackles him and holds him on the ground. And he's like, "All right, buddy, we're gonna calm down now." He's like, "I'll fucking kill you." He's like, "Yeah, we're fine." And I'm like, some people pick fights with.
Well, they don't know.
I know, but like if you see a guy with cauliflower ear, just don't. Like your best bet is to not
Dip it in ranch.
or do that. It's going to probably cause the altercation if you dip his ear in ranch. But, like, it's a clear sign that, like, they do something. You don't just get cauliflower ear.
Unless you're Steve-O.
Yeah, well, like I said, do something.
Steve-O's a tough bastard.
Yeah, but you just don't get...
I feel like that Steve would be really hard to knock out.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if
like,
you
you can just keep hitting
if you don't knock him out, he's not going to go down. He's going to keep coming back for more punches.
At least, like, prime Steve-O, like 2006 Steve-O would have been a hard man to put away.
He might not do much damage to you, but you're not doing much damage to him in return.
True.
And there's going to be a lot of damage to everything around you.
Yeah, and your hands.
Can you imagine breaking your hands and the guy's like, my turn?
Now that you're all broken up. Well.
Oh, this one's pretty insane.
Okay.
This is a live stream in Jamaica. Keep an eye right in this area.
Yo, my side, on a sniper of this for me there, please. Me I beg on a snipe. Beg on a snipe them my side, please.
Holy shit.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So never go on Instagram Live.
That's what happens.
That's what happens.
I don't plan on it now. Well, it's been fun, boys.
Yeah. I think on the note of watching a man get murdered.
No, he shot himself.
He's alive.
I don't think so. That was a lot of rounds, and he didn't seem to miss.
Well, call us at 484-8069-420.
Let us know if you think he's alive.
Yeah, you haven't seen the video.
But he did. He definitely did.
But
He's alive.
just by the sound effects, is he alive?
Brother man.